Hey guys, I was trying to play my intro for you, but whatever, it didn't work. That's okay. Technical difficulties, they happen. Anyways, happy Saturday, everybody. I don't expect a lot of you to be on a Saturday, but I've made a commitment to myself. I am coming on 3 times a week to share valuable content with all of you. So regardless if you're catching the live or you're catching the replay, let me know in the comments. Please just type in, hey, how's it going? Throw up some hearts if you're on live. And if you're not and catching the replay, just type replay and I will say hi back when I get around to your comments. So, Saturday, I've had a bit of a crazy day. I went out last night with my girlfriends. It was really nice. We did this thing. There's a local girl actually who does this thing called Pine and Wine. Check her out on Instagram, pine.wine. She is awesome. Like, they give you all the supplies and everything. It's a really great way to get together with your friends, hang out, just, drink some wine, have some good food, whatever. And then you make cool little signs like this one over here. You can kind of see it. I've done it twice now. Super, super fun, super affordable, and like a great time. So check out pine.wine on Instagram. She is amazing. Hey guys, thanks for popping on. This is awesome. So tonight I'm going to dive right in. We are talking about jealousy versus envy. Now, I was listening to a friend of mine. I was listening to her podcast actually, and it's funny because she had listened to a podcast and that's what inspired her to talk about it. But I just resonated with it so much and I was like, what a great thing to talk about. So I'm going to talk about the difference between that and shine some light on it, give some clarity, because guaranteed, we have all felt one of those emotions before. It is a totally normal thing to feel. We're all human. We all have negative thoughts and negative feelings. And it's just part of being human. Like, we can't help it. It's a part of who we are, right? So I'm going to dive into that tonight, shine some light, give you some clarity. I also have a big announcement to make. I am so pumped. I am having my first collaboration on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So pumped for this. One of my girls, Emily Ann Perry, is going to be my special guest. I can't wait for you guys to hear her fucking story, okay? Like, this girl is going to move mountains in the online space. She is determined. She is so compassionate. She is amazing. So Emily Ann Perry is going to be my special guest Tuesday, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's 7 Pacific Time and 10 o'clock Eastern. So that's going to be huge. I'm so excited for her to share her story with you guys. Now, to loop back into what our topic is tonight. And hey, you guys, please do me a solid tonight. Like, share, comment on this go live. I want to get it out to as many people as we possibly can into this beautiful world that we live in, just sharing valuable content. So please like, comment, and share my go live. Thank you very much. So Gossip Girls, here we go. Okay, jealousy versus envy. So it's totally normal human emotion. Now, jealousy, the definition that I'm going to give you, something that's easy to grasp, is the fear of losing something to somebody else or having something taken away from you. So we've all had that feeling. We've all had that feeling. I've had that feeling. I still get that feeling. If me and my man are out drinking or whatever at the bar, at the club, hanging out with our friends, and some random girl comes up and starts to talk to him, naturally, that's exactly where my mind goes. Is I'm like, oh my God, what is she doing? And does she not know that he's with me? And your mind just goes there. You can't help it. It's the way we're built. The difference is you have to check in with yourself and you have to say, okay, why am I having those feelings? Because if you trust that person, you shouldn't have to worry. But jealousy is like something that you can have with anything, losing anything in your life. So that, for me, is how I'm going to describe jealousy, is the fear of losing something to somebody else or the fear of having something taken away, okay? Now, envy is a little bit different. Envy is wanting something that someone else has, okay? So whether that's, you see someone on social media and they're traveling all the time, or they just got a car that you've always wanted, whatever that is envy. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, right? So if you check in with yourself and why you're having that feeling, you can look at it as, okay, I am experiencing a feeling of envy because that person has something that I want for myself. That person is striving in their life and I want that, right? So if you have that feeling, just check in with yourself. Just be aware of why you're having that feeling. And furthermore, you can reach out to that person and say, hey, maybe you can help me out. How did you get to where you are? How did you make your goals and your dreams come true? Right? Maybe you can point me in the right direction. Maybe you can give me a little bit of guidance, right? All it takes is a reaching out. So it's very easy to take that envious feeling and switch it so that it can help you. See what I'm saying? So jealousy and envy, two different things, but they do feel very similar when they're happening to us, right? So instead of just always feeling the negative, try to flip it and see the positive in that. Okay, why am I having that feeling? Check in with yourself. Just take a little check, figure it out, and guaranteed with that little bit of self-awareness, you're going to feel so much better about it. You're going to be like, okay, well, and like, to get back into this, sorry, I'm totally mumbling. Like I said, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night and I'm having a bit of a day. I had to go pick my kids up, all the things. So your verbiage is very important when you hear things like that or when you think things like that. So instead of saying like, I am having a feeling of envy, because the more that you say that, the more you're going to feel it. Instead, say, I am experiencing a feeling of envy in this moment, right? Because then you're not like in your subconscious, then it's not drilling in that you're always going to be envious or that you're always going to be jealous, So you really have to just take that second, check in with yourself, give that little bit of self-awareness, be aware of your shadow, right? We all have light sides and dark sides, positive sides and negative sides. It's all about balance, right? We have to have balance. You can't have light without dark. You can't have good without bad. There has to be balance, right? So in saying that, imagine being in a new relationship. And this is the analogy my girlfriend used, and it actually works really well. So I'm just going to reuse it. So imagine you're in a relationship and all you ever do is show your good side to that significant other, to that person, your positive side. You're always smiling. You're always putting on a show. You're never letting that negativity sort of come in and cloud your relationship, right? Because you want that person to see only good things about you. But if they never see the dark side of you, and then one day it comes out, it could be quite shocking to them, right? So keep in mind, like, we have to have both light and dark. We have to have our shadows there. And that just makes us human. That makes us who we are. That's the reason why we love our spouses. That's the reason why we love our friends, because they have good and bad sides. If I was around somebody that was consistently positive every single day, all the time, never had a bad day, I'd probably be like, dude, are you a robot? Right? Like, that's how I would interpret that. I'd just be like, you got to have a bad day once in a while. Everybody has bad days. It's just a part of who we are, right? So, coming back into that jealousy and envy thing and showing your shadow, it is what it is. We have those feelings. Just take a look inside yourself for just a second. Be aware of that. Do a quick, check. What's going on? Why am I feeling this way? What's happening? And how can I make this into a positive experience, right? Being aware that you are having a negative experience makes it that much easier to move past it, move forward, move on, continue with your life. You know what I'm saying? So jealousy and envy, they are two different things. They can both have a positive impact if you do that self-check and be self-aware. So yeah, pretty quick topic that I wanted to cover tonight. If you haven't actually checked out my girl's podcast, her name's Alicia Ward. She does the Poor Girl's Guide to a Rich Life. She's available on Spotify, iTunes, a couple of the other programs that are out there. So make sure you check her out. She's amazing, amazing. Alicia Ward. Absolutely love her new podcast. She's pretty fresh on the scene. So spreading the word. She shares tons of value. And I'm so glad that, I have started listening to her and I've been following her and I get to see her at the end of the month, which is super exciting. So definitely check her out. Other than that, you guys, I am going to tune off for tonight. It is Saturday after all, so I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. Remember, I have my special guest coming on Tuesday, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It's going to be awesome. Her name's Emily Ann Perry. Cannot wait for you guys to hear her story. So remember, like, comment, and share this broadcast. Please leave me some hearts, share your feedback, and I can't wait to see you guys on Tuesday. Mwah! Bye, everybody.